This is Marina, and you're listening to High Energy Fitness Musical Health Talk. We're at a tempo of 140 beats per minute. Hear the music, feel the beat, never stop moving in your body and your life. I am being joined today by the fabulous singer, writer, producer, Sarah Tolar. How are you, Sarah?
Fabulous. So happy to be here.
Oh, happy to have you here. You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
As usual.
As do you.
Oh, thank you, my
Just trying to keep up.
Thank you. You could change my ways. You know what they say. I love saying that. It's for another show. Anyway, we're at 140 beats per minute, living in motion with Sarah Tolar today. You got it going on, people. Come on. I'm gonna keep on. That's right. I wanna living in motion. That's how the song goes. Feel it, people. That's right. I wanna living in motion. All right, Sarah, because you know what? As women in this industry, this crazy music industry, we have to keep living in motion.
Absolutely.
Swinging the bat.
Always.
Totally. So, I encourage our listeners to sit nice and tall, abdominal muscles in and up. Sarah Tolar is doing that in our studio today. We're at 140 beats per minute. Just bop to the beat, people. If this is all you do today, good for you. Your musical health time. You know you got it going on. This is High Energy Fitness. Musical health talk. Feel it. That's right. I wanna living in motion. Abdominal muscles in and up, chest is high, great big smile, yeah? Feeling the beat today at 140 beats per minute, feel it. I wanna keep on living in motion. All right, Sarah, so what do you do for cardio? Do you walk? Do you run? What's your deal?
I love running.
Okay.
I run outside. I run inside.
Okay.
I also love working out in my tiny apartment in Brooklyn.
Love it.
Exercise videos, hand weights,
Feeling
you name it. Jumping jacks.
Totally, and you're a performer and everything, so you boogie to your music and do all that aerobic breathing while you sing and all that, yeah?
Absolutely, it's very important.
Totally. All right, this is Marina. You're listening to High Energy Fitness Musical Health Talk. We're at a tempo of 140 beats per minute, so if all you do today is just inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, keep that core engaged, and bop to the beat. Living in motion from highenergyfitness.com. Feel it, people. Here we go. What? That's right. I wanna living in motion. All right, because that's all it's about, Sarah. I'm a big supporter of self-motivation and moving to the music. We all hear the music. We all share the music, yeah?
Yes.
And not everybody has time to go to a gym or the money to go to a gym.
So true.
So true, right?
Right.
So, walking in place, running in place, listening to the music, and just bopping around and dancing. You do that for sure.
If I do nothing else in a day, I'll turn on a great song and get in my living room and just walk around a little bit, move around.
Love it. Well, we're going to listen to some of your music in the second segment. And your CD, Sarah Tolar, Big Blue Moon. Talk a little bit about the music on here, Sarah, for me.
It's all original music, jazz mixed with pop, and it's a singer-songwriter kind of vibe.
Okay.
Very proud of that record. There's a couple groovy tunes. We're going to do some movement, too, in a little while, but it's really lovely. I'm very proud of that record.
Cool. Talk to me a little bit about your food. What does somebody like you eat? You're a gorgeous and California girl and all that. Born in Colorado, but then grew up in California?
That's correct.
Okay.
I love food.
You do? You're a foodie?
I really love food.
Okay.
But I will admit it's something I think about a lot. It's just what should I eat? Lots of vegetables, fish, quinoa. I'm a big quinoa fan, big kale fan. So if I'm going to do grains, I try to do very healthy whole grains.
Okay. Excellent.
Veggies and fish, my faves.
Excellent. Ever fluffy? Ever a chubby chick or anything? Or always had this gorgeous body?
Oh, yes. When I was fourth grade, fifth grade, as a youngster, I was always the tallest, always the biggest.
Okay.
So,
yes. You were the girl in the back, standing in the back of the group.
They at one point, I went to a new school. They thought I was the substitute teacher.
My goodness. Well, I'm sure a lot of the boys would have liked you as their substitute teacher. There you go. We're now at a beat of 132 beats per minute. So inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. feel the beat, people, yeah? Even if you're just bopping to the beat, Sarah Tolar in the studio today, and she's bopping to the beat and being all gorgeous and fabulous. This is Marina. You know you got it going on. Feel it. All right. I had on the show the other day, Sarah, Dr. Marie Pasinski, who's a neurologist from the Harvard Medical School. She's an incredible woman. She's a mommy. She's got like 2 grown kids and everything. She's fabulous. And she wrote a book called Beautiful Brain, Beautiful You. And she really talks about the power of music to stimulate the brain and movement. And she was all adorable. She wore like a tight dress and high heels, and she was boogieing and carrying on and everything. She was going there. So music, as a musician, motivating to move? What do you think?
Oh, extremely.
Extremely. Can you work out without music? Because I can't.
Oh, no.
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 All right. So treadmill, what do you think? What do you listen to when you run? What stimulates you? What artists other than Sarah Tolar? See how many times I can say your name today, Sarah Tolar.
Really
go ahead.
It's so lovely.
Totally. What do you listen to?
I could listen to anything. Everything actually motivates me. Even something that's a little more down tempo.
Okay.
I find that's great for strength training. Okay. Lifting and things like that. So really, whether it's country music or pop music or reggae, anything, really, it's very motivating.
Excellent. I always talk about music also, not just in terms of tempo, but in terms of intent. And sometimes something at a slower tempo, like a very heavy piece of hip-hop music, will really zets up my tuchus, up my butt, and make me move. What do you think?
Absolutely. I 100% agree.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Squats, yes. Well, I did a piece of music. I think when Valerie Romanoff was here from the Starlight Orchestra, let's give Valerie that plug again, and I did a song called Squat at 120 beats per minute that I wrote, and I encourage people to squat. You're going to squat in our next segment to your own song. I'm going to get you doing that. That's my thought today on High Energy Fitness Musical Health Talk at 132 beats per minute. Feel it. Well, that's enough of that. I'm going to keep the tempo here at around 130, Sarah. I know that you have done a lot of this performance stuff with the Starlight Orchestra with Valerie and bar mitzvahs and weddings and like that.
Absolutely.
And in our current day, in this world, not just in this country, with obesity being at an all-time high, a lot of people who are preparing for marriage want to get into better health. I don't want to talk about it in terms necessarily of, getting all gorgeous and thin, but getting in terms of better health,
Healthy.
Totally.
Because you want to feel really good about yourself as you're starting this new chapter of your life. It's, for example, if you're preparing for a wedding.
Yes.
So just feeling healthy and feeling good about yourself as you start this new time, it's very important to everybody.
And it's wonderful when people motivate each other and they have a common goal and a common purpose. It's extremely helpful. Yeah? So whether you're doing that with a friend, with a significant other, with a husband, with a wife, or you're just preparing for a party maybe, or a bar mitzvah, or a bat mitzvah, whatever the case may be, and you want to just feel good, put on that music, feel a little love, and never stop moving in your body and your life. This is Marina. Song is Without Love. You got it going on. Without love, you can't win without love. I'll say it again, without love. Anytime you can live a lifetime, baby. Without love, you can't win without love. I'll say it again, without love. Anytime you can't live a lifetime, baby. Without love. You have a boyfriend currently, Sarah Tolar.
I do.
You're taken.
I am taken.
You're taken. Sorry, guys. All beautiful and fabulous with long blonde hair. I have to always give the visual in the studio. Sarah Tolar. Going to listen to something by Sarah Tolar from Big Blue Moon. The CD is Big Blue Moon. Check it out online. 130 beats per minute. Without Love, guys, from highenergyfitness.com. You can't win without love. Say it again, without love. Anytime you can't live a lifetime, baby. Without love, you can't win without love. I'll say it again, without love. Anytime you can't live a lifetime, baby. Without love. So here's here's the point, Sarah. I mean, I'm all up on my feet and the balls of my feet and working my quads and my tuchus and all that at 130 beats per minute. So, and you're bopping to the beat and everything. I see you. Sweating a little bit maybe in the chair?
Yes.
See. So Sarah Tolar and I are getting our cardio on today, yeah? Abdominal muscles in and up, chest is high, great big smile. It's your musical health time, yeah? Feel it, people. You got it. Without love, you can't win without love. Say it again, without love. Anytime, you can't live a lifetime, baby. All right, well, that's enough of that, Sarah. Now I'm exhausted and like hocking and fetching and schwitzing and all that good stuff. So anyway, we've been at 130 beats per minute, and I'm going to keep it around here. I like to be at about 130 to 140 when I walk or run. Mm-hmm. What do you think? What do you clock yourself at when you're at your high speed, when you're running?
Probably about that same thing.
Probably about that same thing?
Yeah.
All right. So it's great, and I like to remind people to drop their shoulders. You know, a lot of people that don't have the time to get to a gym or whatever, they can do such simple things in a chair with the power of music by just inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. And as a singer, I always reflect it and compare it to aerobic breathing and singing and wind control being exactly the same thing.
Exactly the same.
Totally.
Each time you say that, it's reminding me of voice lessons.
Totally.
It's exactly the same.
Totally. And what we're taught is inhale through the nose, we expand our rib cage, and then as we exhale, we keep our core engaged and therefore keeping the rib cage away from the soft tissue from our lungs in the back.
That's correct.
Totally.
Exactly.
And you're doing it and everything. She's such a good student. Sarah Tolar in the studio today. But it's true. Martial arts, Sanshin, same thing. Controlling the breath. You start taking voice lessons again. Does the teacher say this and everything?
Oh, it's all about breath. It's all we talk about.
Totally. Talking on the breath, on a pitch. It's our training. It's our training. The students that we are. This is Marina. You're listening to High Energy Fitness. Musical Health Talk. I've increased the tempo a little bit to 140 beats per minute. Just feel that for a minute, people. You got it going on. It goes step, 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 step. That's it. It goes step, 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 step. All right. Did you have breakfast today, Sarah?
I did.
What'd you didn't or you did?
I did.
You did. What'd you
did.
eat? What'd you eat?
Egg whites and spinach.
Oh.
With a little hot sauce on
Ooh,
it.
I like that hot sauce. I love that. It has no calories, the hot sauce.
Oh, and it's so good. I put it on everything.
Delicious, me too. I love it. If it doesn't like burn my lips, I don't think I've eaten.
Right, me too.
Totally. But I love the hot sauce. That's a great trick. That's a great trick. And the egg whites and vegetables. Well, that's why you look like that. All gorgeous and everything. All gorgeous and everything. You know, we can watch what we eat. And a lot of us that do struggle with a food addiction like myself, very often, we fall off the wagon. And it's hard to get back on.
Yep.
So I want to encourage people today to not get lost along the way with their health and fitness goals. All right?
Absolutely.
Feeling it in a country feel for you, Sarah. Here we go.
Don't you get lost along the way.
All right, because we've also talked about the fact that a lot of people preparing for a wedding or a bar mitzvah who do it together have a goal in sight.
Right.
Yeah. And they might need a little extra help,
Sure.
a little extra motivation.
We all do.
We all do. So they're going to get it from you and me. They're going to be encouraged by you and me.
Let's do it.
Totally. Feeling it today at 160 beats per minute from highenergyfitness.com. Feel it, people. Here we go.
Don't you get lost along the way.
Come on, come on. Let's work together.
Don't you get lost along the way.
Ooh, yeah.
Don't you get lost along the way.
Ooh, yeah.
Don't you get lost along the way.
All right, well, that was my note right there, totally. And I'm up, getting my cardio going, girl. All right, because Sarah, you and I have talked about country music and loving that. So
Love it.
that's why I chose this. I think everybody loves country music. It's the American way. Loving it at 160 beats per minute. Feel it again, people. If you haven't done so today, come on, get your cardio going on today. Come on, feel it. Come on, really work, really work. Yeah.
Don't you get lost along the way.
Come on, come on. Let's work together.
Don't you get lost along the way.
Ooh, ooh, yeah.
Don't you get lost along the
up. Come on, get into a little squat, Sarah Tolar. You got it. Totally. Squeeze the buttocks and really pump. I'm simply kind of knocking my heels into the floor, going up on my balls of my feet. I'm gonna do like a running man. Come on, really work, Come on. Here we go. Woo! All right, have a seat. Did you feel the burn in your quads, girl?
I did. It feels good.
Totally. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Come on, let's work together. Come on, together. Okay. Hey! Along the way. Don't you get lost along the way. Come on. Let's work together. Gonna do some body conditioning in the next segment. What do you think? You gonna join me?
Absolutely.
You got it going on. Sarah Tolar in the studio. This is Marina. Feel the beat, people. We'll be back. You got it going on. Come on.